It's a great joy to be with you, and I'm glad that you're able to take this time. Today I'd like to go to a very familiar verse and use it in a way that I trust will be an encouragement. Chapter 10 of 1 Corinthians, we read in verse 31, "Whether therefore ye eat or drink, or whatsoever ye do, do all to the glory of God." Now, in the context here of the verse, we have some big questions about how Christians are to operate, what they should be involved in, and how people would react to what they do. And I'm not going to get into those questions, but I wanted to pull this verse out because whatever we do must be for the glory of God, and then God will put everything else together. Here were some thorny questions about what you should eat, whether things offered to idols were okay to be eaten, how would people see it. There were a number of different questions that were here. But then the key is, whatever you do, even eating and drinking, do it for the glory of God. And could I say inferred here is you'll have peace. You will know that what you are doing is a choice made to lift up the Lord, protect people, and to do what will honor Him. And when we have to navigate difficult things in our lives, if indeed the glory of God is our number one goal, then we can have peace, even if we have to navigate some things that are just fairly perplexing and hard to handle. We can know that our motive is to glorify God, that we're trusting God to give us wisdom, and we can have peace as we go forward in whatever situation we are in. Frankly, there are perplexing situations. There are going to be more and more decisions that Christians are going to have to make as far as staying true to the Bible and to their conscience. And as we face those kinds of things, we've got to check our motives. Are we thinking about self-protection? Are we reacting? Why are we doing what we're doing? If we'll step back and really care about what will best show forth God's glory, what will be the most biblical, what will be the strongest testimony, then we can have peace no matter what we're having to face. And so it's a wonderful admonition for us here. We don't want anything in our life, as the verse before it says, to be evil spoken of. Even what we eat or drink, where we go, what we say, how we react, it all needs to be not about ourselves, but it needs to be about the glory of God. And I'll tell you, when you know that that's your heart and that's your prayer, and you're surrendered to Him, you can have peace and encouragement even through perplexing situations. Oh, may God enable us to know the mind of God and to live for the glory of God.